Democrats. Today is Tuesday, June 7th. It's time for the Chair's Daily Live. It is Pride Month. It is Prince's birthday. There's a lot of stuff going on today. So it is, hold on a second. Someone is annoying me today. There we go. It is Prince's birthday, but it is more importantly, I guess, in this setting, it is 3 weeks until the primary election. We have 21 days until the primary election. And what that means for everyone in the state is in 21 days, we get to decide who is going to be our gubernatorial candidate for the Democrats. In 21 days, we get to decide who's going to be our Senate candidate in the full term seat or the Langford seat. So there's a lot going on. So if you're not already registered, you won't be able to participate in this election, but you will be able to participate in the runoff in August. You will be able to participate in November if you register between now and the last week of July. So just because you won't be able to participate at the end of the month, continue registering folks to vote. It is not too late. You have until next Monday to request your absentee ballot in order to participate in this election via absentee ballot. It's really easy to request. Go out to the Oklahoma State Election Board site, or you can go out to our site, click on the absentee ballot, and it will take you to the voter site. So go to okdemocrats.org polling. Click on there and you can request your absentee ballot. It will be mailed to your home. You can fill it out, get it notarized, and do it at your own leisure and when it makes sense for you. So last night, every Monday at 6:30, the Hamilton Report has been having guests now for the last 2 months. Every Monday at 6:30, Scott Hamilton, our executive director, has been interviewing candidates for offices all over the state. Last night, we were scheduled to have Senator Johnson, who's running for governor, as our guest, and she was unable to make it. There was a question over in the box, what happened to Senator Johnson, and so I wanted to answer that question. She was scheduled to be Scott's guest last night and did not make it, so we will not have a video, and that's important. I'm skipping all around here, but that's important because my next thing I was going to tell you is we're 3 weeks. I need you to research the candidates and know who you're voting for. Go out to OK Democrats, click on candidates, research your candidates, know who you're voting for. Don't be an uninformed voter. Vote for who lives your values. Do the research. And what we have is we have a link to their website if we are aware of it. We have a link to all their social media if we're aware of it. And then if they've been on Scott's show, we have a link to that interview so you can watch the interview and get to know them a little bit better. And Senator Johnson was scheduled to be there yesterday. I'm understanding from sources that she was busy, but she did not make it, so we won't have a video. We won't have a video for that. So I mentioned Prince's birthday, one, because I'm a big Prince fan, but I was hoping that you were watching, Stacy, because I know you like you some Prince as well. All righty. So why it's important to vote for integrity. So in the last 3 elections, right, for sure, Oklahoma went all crazy red, went all Republican for most of the seats, just crazy town. And now what we see happening are Republicans are infighting. That's what's happening. Our state legislators are fighting with the governor. They're mad at the governor for whatever they're mad at him. Well, they're mad at him for a bunch of things. They're mad at him for the budget. They're mad at him for not paying attention. They're mad at him for making it more difficult to deal with the tribes. They're mad at the governor because they just voted for the R. They ignored the fact that he never voted for governor before. They ignored the fact that he knew nothing about what the job was about and was clear and told us that that's what's happening. But they voted for him because he had an R. And now, not just people like me, right? Staunch Democrats are mad at him, but also Republicans are mad at him. And there's a whole host of things. They're mad at him about the budget. They're mad at him about the scandals. They're mad at him about Epic. They're mad at him with fighting with the tribes, and they're being very vocal about it. It is crazy. They are even upset with him about this last commercial that he ran, which they believe, and I kind of agree, but I need to do some more research, runs afoul of campaign finance laws. They're fighting. We need to vote for candidates that make sense for us. Thank you, Patrick, for mentioning gasoline and food prices and how it's killing our seniors. It's not just killing our seniors, it's killing everybody who thinks that they need to move from here to here. Gas prices are crazy. I was a little bit late today because I drove to Oklahoma City from Tulsa, and literally getting in the car, all I could think is, oh, I'm getting ready to burn a lot of gas, and that's going to cost me a lot of money. And I'm not quite a senior citizen. So gas prices aren't just affecting our seniors. Food prices aren't just affecting our seniors. They're affecting everyone. And that's our current leadership keeps talking about how they're in it for, that they're pro-life folks. And they keep, all of their tweets are blaming Biden for not paying attention to kitchen table issues. So let's talk about some of those kitchen table issues. Go ahead with the graphic. Let's talk about some of those kitchen table issues. When our Congress people had an opportunity to vote to make sure that we could expedite getting baby formula to America, all 5 of our representatives, I don't know how to put that yet, all 5 of our representatives voted against the baby formula emergency bill. When there was an opportunity for them to vote against oil and gas price gouging, all 5 of our representatives voted against it. While they're tweeting and blaming Biden for gas prices, when they had an opportunity to address it, they voted against bringing gas prices aligned with actual need. When they had an opportunity to vote to put a cap on insulin prices, it passed, but not with the help of any of our representation. All 5 of our Congress people voted against capping the price of insulin. Veteran benefits, they voted against taking care of our veterans. So don't believe what they're tweeting, believe how they're voting, because how they're voting is what affects us on an everyday basis. And they are not voting to take care of Oklahomans. They get to DC and they're voting with their caucus, and their caucus could care less about Oklahomans. Their caucus doesn't care that in Tulsa it's $4.49 a tank of gas, and that's with ethanol. And I'm cheap, so I get the ethanol. I don't even know what the premium is, but they don't care. They don't care. They don't care about the babies who have been born. They don't care about the babies. They don't care about the baby formula, and they think guns are more important than babies. It's just that simple, because that's how they vote. I don't care about their thoughts and prayers. I don't care about their soft-spoken tone. What matters to me is how they vote, because that is what determines the outcome of what's happening in Oklahoma. I just want to make sure that you guys are aware of it. Yes, it's worldwide inflation, but some of it is greedflation, and there's all the articles out there trying to tell you that greedflation isn't really a thing. But when a company has an opportunity to lower prices or buy back their stock prices so that their shareholders get more rich, and they pick the more rich for their shareholders, that's greed. That's not inflation. And that is what is happening with a lot of our industries right now. They're seizing on an opportunity, the unprovoked war in Ukraine. They're seizing on an opportunity. They're also trying to make the president look bad because it's an election year. And they don't understand, or they understand, they don't care that while they're trying to make the president look bad, they're hurting us with gas prices. While they're trying to make the president look bad, more people are being harmed or killed in mass shootings. While they're trying to make the president look bad, more babies are going without formula. They are picking politics over people. Make no mistake. It is politics over people. And of course, I'm a Democrat and I'm all for the Democrats. But right now, who we have in DC are Republicans. And it's Republicans that are making these bad choices. So we are 3 weeks from the primary election. We are 3 weeks to narrowing down who we want to represent us as governor. 3 weeks for us narrowing down who we want to see replace James Langford. These decisions are real. I want you to take your time and do the research and understand it doesn't do us a whole lot of good to let them get elected and then complain. This is the time to make a difference. This is the time to make a difference. So request your absentee ballot and encourage everybody you know to make sure that they're registered to vote, and that they've researched their candidates, and that they are ready to cast their vote. Here's the thing. Everybody was so excited. I spend my day talking to Democrats and trying to get them pumped up. I talked to a Democrat today who considers themselves to be really informed. And when I was explaining to this person, once again, that we have 2 Senate seats, 2. That doesn't happen. That is not normal course. It doesn't sync up. It happened because we had one of our senators retire. We have 2 Senate seats, 2 that are going to be on this ballot in November. And what this person said to me is, you mean like Georgia? We're going to have 2 seats? Now, I've been talking about this forever, but she heard me today. I hope you hear me today. 2. Both of our Senate seats are up this year. We can't sleep on this. If we've ever had an opportunity, now is the opportunity. So, okdemocrats.org, click on candidates, research your candidates, and then support your candidates. Support them with your time, energy, and treasure. Support your candidates. They need your help. The other side is gonna outraise us. We know that. They're not gonna outwork us unless we let them. So pick a candidate. Help register voters in your candidate's district. Help register voters in your candidate's district. Drive your candidate around. Drive somebody else around who wants to drop literature. You go drop literature. Write a check. Fill out postcards. Do phone banking. They need your help. I need your help. We need to stem the tide. We need to gain some seats in the state house. We need to gain some seats in the state senate. We need at least one of our congressional candidates to make it through. And we need at least one, hopefully 2 of our Senate candidates to make it through. That starts the change, because right now they're not giving us the time of day because they don't think they have to. We need to be in the room. There need to be a lot of us in the room reminding them that they're not the only voice that matters. Make your voice heard. Register to vote, request your absentee ballot, and then cast that vote and take somebody with you. Thanks for joining me, and I'll be back here tomorrow at 4:15.